Welcome to Arabesque. Tonight, we take you to East London and Arts Canteen, who present us with a unique concert fusing flamenco with Arabic music and the amazing Maya Youssef on the Arabic instrument with 86 strings, the qanun.
Triana, Triana, qué bonita está Triana. Qué bonita está Triana, qué bonita está Triana, cuando le ponen al puente, bandera republicana. Ay, cuando le ponen al puente, la banderita republicana.
One of the ideas is the rooted flamenco combination between the Arabic classical music that it was for ages a kind of bridge between the Arab world and the flamenco music. So the classical music was part of this initiative. And in fact, having a female qanun player like Maya Youssef, she's uniquely positioned in this world as a musician, because there is only few qanun players as females from the Arab world. So this is one of the reasons that I was very much inspired to have her here tonight, part of this initiative. It is very ancient and it's very complex as well. As you know, it has 86 strings attached to it. So it is very complex, and I guess there is only very counted on fingers people who are really from the female background that they play this type of instrument.
Choosing the qanun was a mere coincidence. Obviously, I was brought up in a perfect musical environment. I had sounds from all over the world because of my father's collection, from Buddhist monks to jazz to classical music, obviously to Kulthum and to Arabic classics. So it was a very rich sonic environment. However, one day we were heading towards the Music Institute where I was studying in Jusra Abyad in Damascus. And the taxi driver was playing a recording of qanun, and it was, I think, the Safakir Kulthum's intro. And basically, it captivated me, and I was 9 years old kid at the time, and I told him that I'm going to play this instrument. He laughed. And he said that this is an instrument played by men and it's not possible for you to play this. You're a woman, you're a girl. And I was like, no, I'm gonna play it. My mother, who was sitting with me in the taxi, didn't take me very seriously. However, in the very day, the head of the Music Institute walks in and says the qanun class is open for registration, and I immediately went and wiped my name from the violin class and started my journey with the qanun since 27 years now. This idea started by Asr Saka's Art Canteen. It started basically a year ago in exploring the common roots between flamenco and Arabic music, because we had this common junction in history in Al-Andalus, and obviously a lot of music is very much interconnected. And actually, the very beginning of this project started here at the Rich Mix, then continued as a tour in Denmark last December, and now this is a comeback with a beautiful extension of voice and dance. So, and we are looking to explore more because it's just the music combination works perfectly, and looking forward to more of that, really. In a way, responsible to remind people with their heritage, because you've seen their reaction. People were so happy, they were clapping, and they were so engaged. If this is gonna be performed and continue to be performed, it's not gonna die. In London, in any part of the world, Syria continue to live. The heritage of Syria continue to live as long as we performers are bringing it to light.
It was the idea from Asr, who organized it, and yeah, it was his idea, and I was curious how it would go, and yeah, it suits very well. It's the same structure mostly, and we use compositions from her and then mine also, and we arrange it and we improvise on it. Yeah. A couple of days ago, a girl singing on a video, and I was impressed, and would be great with the Arabic voice also, together with the flamenco, and yeah.
Gloria verte bailar, ay, ay, la me malena y échala reto a tus penas, a dejar ahí una cadena y apaga tu sin razón. Recuerda el cariño que te tengo desde niño, más que a nadie en este mundo yo te quiero.
In terms of fusion, actually, this is my first time working with Maya. So my fusion is more of a breakdancing ballet kind of mix, just because of my dance background. But yeah, I mean, as kind of a half Spaniard, half French Canadian, I find it more interesting to do something original than traditional, actually. As in Spain, people are doing the traditional. It's the job of the foreign community as artists to continue to evolve, I think.
It's a combination of between North African and Spanish culture, and I am from Morocco, and I really appreciate and I love.
I just wanted to see how Arab culture was going to be combined with flamenco dance, and I I was encouraged by some friends to come here, and I really loved it.
I just love the idea of contemporary flamenco, and I love the idea of mixing a bit of Arabic and experimenting with the Arabic roots of flamenco and letting us see that. And I've heard Medina Maya before, so I knew it was worth coming to.
Tonight, first time flamenco and Spanish-related stuff has been put on. And with the canon, I didn't actually know it was called the canon until I asked a friend of mine, and I've never heard the instrument before. I was really intrigued by it, and I love the sound of it.
Cautivaron a una mora y a España se la trajeron, y a España se la trajeron. ahí en la pila. Ahí en la pila del bautismo Candelaria le pusieron, Candelaria le pusieron. Ay, que te vas a ver tembleque, que tú te vas a ver tembleque, que cuando yo te veo de venir, que yo no sé lo que le dan.
And we will always be happy to look into different kind of projects and of course indeed expand these ventures and somehow, and I guess that music is always a nice platform to practice all of your culture and traditions and indeed your artistic practices as well.